Hi friends, make some chicken cutlets and refrigerated pasta with me. Both of these recipes I got on TikTok. I'll have to tag the creators or I'll tell you here in just a second because I did write them down. And I will be partaking in some wine drinking tonight. Okay? Okay. Have a glass of wine with me, make some yummy dinner, and it'll be great. This one is Chateau Saint Michel Chardonnay. My mom used to drink the Pinot Grigio from them, and she loved it. So it makes me think of her. Everything makes me think of her. Do you guys still have your moms? Give them some love for me because I don't, and I wish I did. Best mom ever. Anyways, let's stop being sad and drink some of this wine. I never knew how to use a wine opener until I met my boyfriend. Which, I mean, it wasn't even right when I met him. It was probably like 4 years ago. And I'm 31. So that's a life skill you should learn sooner than 31. And don't judge me for the amount that I pour in the glass. I've never understood people pouring like just a little bit in the glass. Like I get that's how you're supposed to drink it. But why would I want to refill my glass more often? I don't know. That's just me. Cheers. I didn't clean my camera, hopefully. It's fine. And I am filming in 0.5 again because it seemed to work out on my last cooking video. Okay, well, let's get to it. Chicken cutlets and like a fridge raid carbonara from TikTok. So the chicken cutlets I got from Cookist Wow, which I'll tag them. And then the fridge raid pasta I got from Savannah Kamiko. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. So I already chopped up some onions here, and I'm just going to put them in a bowl because I need this cutting board. And don't come for me for using the knife. I'm using the back of the knife. So joke's on you. And if you didn't know, you're not supposed to use your knife to get stuff off the cutting board, at least not the sharp blade, because it messes with the blade, I guess. I don't know, I'm not a chef. But anyways, onions to the side. I already washed my hands. These are my chicken cutlets that are defrosted. So I'm going to put those on my cutting board. Grizzly, I don't need your help. I definitely don't need your help. No, I don't. Okay. So you're going to want to slice these really thin as you can. So you do want a sharp knife. This is my boyfriend's chef knife. He did go to chef school, and he was a line chef or line cook or some sort of chef at a steakhouse here for 8 years. So he can, this is even a little thick, he can cook, dude. His homemade Alfredo sauce is to die for. And I have 2 breasts here. I just get the value packet Safeway, and then, or the family packet Safeway, and then divvy them up into freezer bags. So out of that 1 breast, we've got 4 cutlets, and I still have another breast to go. This one's a little sad, but it's okay. Okay, so I got another 4 cutlets, and there's a couple that are kind of small, but what are you gonna do? Okay, and then now I'm going to wash my hands and wash my knife, and then I'll wash this area once I'm done dealing with the raw chicken. And then we're gonna season those. I need to get some tongs so I'm not continuing to dirty my hands. And this can be distributed better. There we go. So they're all not overlapping, basically. Oops. Okay. And salt and pepper on all of the cutlets. I have definitely made these before and they're really yummy. So this is not a first time recipe for me. I have nails, so it's hard for me to get it out of there. Okay, and then pepper. I do have Himalayan pink salt in my grinder, but this one is the coarse salt, and that's what we're using for right now. And I'm gonna like press it in a little bit so that when I flip it over, I need to talk louder because in my last video cooking, I got like I was talking regularly, and it was a little bit hard to hear. So, press it in so that when I flipped it over, not all of it would fall off. I'm sure some of it still will. And we're gonna flip all these over so I can salt and pepper the back as well. These cute little glasses, they have like a purple sheen to them. Also, you guys should always take what I say a color is with a grain of salt because I'm colorblind. Anyways, I think it looks like there's a purple tinge to them, and I got them actually out of FabFitFun. I don't get it anymore because I'm unemployed, so we are being money conscientious right now. I'm looking for a job though, so we'll see. Hopefully it'll be my last company I work for because I would like to build a long-lasting career somewhere that actually values their employees. Okay. Pepper. Ow. So this is how they're looking so far. And then we're going to get like our little area ready. So we need a dish of flour, a dish of eggs, and then a dish of breadcrumbs. Flour's first. So we're going to do flour, and he didn't season his flour. I am going to season it a little bit. I'm just going to put some salt and pepper in there. He does season the breadcrumbs and the eggs. So up to you guys. So, okay, so flour and then eggs, then breadcrumbs. So breadcrumbs will go in here. Use that. I do have the garlic and herb, but I'm pretty sure he's bland, like just regular breadcrumbs. And in the breadcrumbs, we're going to put parsley, basil, and parmesan. So basil, and I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper. Parsley, of course this one doesn't want to come out. Parsley, basil, parmesan, salt and pepper. I'm going to need a little fork so I can mix that up. And then I think I'm going to add a little bit more of the parsley and basil. Oh, my dogs are haters. I sent my boyfriend to go get more Parmesan. That's not funny. Oh! Thank you, baby. Love you. Okay. I'm going to make you a yummy dinner. Aren't we all? Okay. And then a couple of eggs. Can you take this, guys? Can I help you? I spilled some Parmesan on the floor and we got our barcume over here. Barcume. Everybody relax. There's a dog barking next door. Okay, enough. This isn't the best mixing bowl, but it'll be good for the cutlets to fit in, so. And then season the eggs. Beat it in again. Mix the flour around a little bit. Okay. I need to get my pan ready. Okay, so you can fry it in olive oil or vegetable oil. He fried it in olive oil. He said it like tastes more Italian. He also was Italian, so I'm gonna go with what he said and fry it in olive oil. And we're gonna start dipping our chicken breast. So Flour, eggs, breadcrumbs. That is the order. I'm going to get a plate so that I can transport it from there to the pan, eat more easily. Okay. Flour, eggs, breadcrumbs. So flour. Push it in there a bit. Flour. Eggs. Breadcrumbs. Grace, go on. I have my oil on like medium high right now. I'm probably going to put it down to medium once I put the chicken in there. And then he says to fry till golden brown. I get a little weird about chicken. I always have to temperature it because I don't know. I just want to make sure. And it's supposed to be at 165 for poultry. 165 internal temperature Fahrenheit. And you're supposed to lay it away from you. Whoops. So it doesn't splat you, or it's less likely to splat you. I think I put this one down first. Now I put this one down first. Turn it down a little bit. They did cook pretty fast for chicken because they're thin. Even these are like a little thick. If you guys can get them thinner than that, it would be even better. About 146 already, and it's only been a couple minutes. Yeah, okay. These over here that we're looking at, like. Okay, and then we're gonna start the pasta water. Okay, and then in this pan, we're gonna start that pasta. So we're gonna put some olive oil. That was a little bit much, but you know. So keep in mind too, I'm not following her recipe exactly, but that's where I got the inspiration from. So I'm gonna put the onions in there. I also need to turn this on. We're gonna start low because we still got a little bit of time. And she used green onions. And I'm gonna put some garlic in there. Garlic from Costco because it's so much more affordable there, and I love garlic. So again, don't judge me with how much I'm putting in there. Okay, okay, good talk. In the bowl, we're gonna start the like egg Parmesan mix for the carbonara side of things. I'm not gonna mix those yet, so that's why I shouldn't put away the eggs. She did 1 full egg and 2 yolks. We're gonna be out of eggs after this recipe. But I think she did less than a full thing of pasta, so I'm probably gonna do 2 yolks and 2 eggs or something. I don't know. Also, she did the like getting the yolk out so easy, and I'm not gonna be able to do that. So maybe more white than she had. Oh my god, see, I can't be trusted. A little too long. That's okay. The other ones came out so good. I'm not even mad at it. Okay. I put quite a bit. I'm also gonna put salt and pepper in there. I do not think she did that if I remember correctly, but I am. So those ones are just gonna be a little extra crispy. This is what it is. And this one we're gonna mix it together. Okay, there's all the chicken cutlets. We're going to turn this off. And the water is boiling now, so we're going to put our pasta in. And you guys want to do al dente because you're also going to kind of saute it in the sauce here in a minute. Hey Google, give me an 8-minute timer. Okay, we're gonna put some chili oil into this. This is homemade chili oil that I made, also from another creator on TikTok. Okay, so I'm gonna put the pasta sauce in there. Yeah. So turn this off, and it's gonna cook with the heat just a little bit, which is what you want.